Welcome everybody to this week's daily pull to get you some information to encourage you per day or whatever Spirit has to say in reference from this Monday, which this video will come up on this Monday the 24th up until next Sunday. Okay, up until next Sunday. Off the top of my head, I believe that is the 31st. But as we start off this week starts off with the moon in Libra. Okay, so there's a lot of balancing and taking your time to look through things, to prepare, and welcoming into Leo season. Welcome Leos. We also have some retrogrades going on, Venus in retrograde. You can check that video out as well on the site, okay, here on the channel. All right, so welcome new subscribers and fellow subscribers and long-time followers here. Appreciate you for coming to the channel and taking time to find out what the cards have to say for each day. So we're going to start off with Monday, and I'm also going to pull an angel card, see what the angels have to say for each, not for each day, but for the overall total encouragement for this week. And if I'm guided, I might go to another deck as well. So for today, Monday, is about moving forward. Last week we had a lot of emotional energy because we were closing out Cancer season, but then today on this Monday we have where there's some celebratory things that's coming in for you today, and also you're seeing some areas come to bloom. With this help of Libra coming in as the moon, us going into where we're going from new moon last week to the moon is growing and showing us some of our areas that we've planted intentions with. That's where you're going to be showing up today. Also in your work environment as well, you're going to start seeing some growth and more traction in some requirements or some things that you're interested in. On Tuesday, we have the King of Cups. Now this is going into looking at how you feel, but from a standpoint of positioning how you feel, what you should be executing, and does it make sense? You don't want to get where you will moody in your emotions, like one way in, one way out, all over there. I would suggest to start your day off with journaling on Tuesday, and then writing down if you're feeling some emotions come through. Write it down so that way you know what to do with those emotions, especially in coming into this beginning of the work week, okay? And then we have Wednesday. Now Wednesday, this is really great because there's some newness that's come in, a new direction. Now you may be pointing some new directions in your relationships, feeling good about where you're going in your relationships, you know, some new conversation on creative, maybe some travel in your relationship, some conversation, getting outdoors, having some meals to know where you are. Now in your working relationship, this is also implementing something new in your work. And maybe you should be taking time to be looking at, again, while we have this creative energy coming in this week with Leo here, and also Venus in retrograde, this combination of reviewing. Maybe you need to look at, is it time for you to start preparing for work, preparing for maybe getting into school of some sort. Now, the reason why I'm looking over is that I always want to talk about journaling. So while you're coming here, you know, each day to hear what we're talking about from the tarot and spirit, write it down, you know, take a snack, write out what spirit is saying each day so you can get an overview. An overview helps, okay? So you want to be starting right at the beginning of an area of life on Wednesday, okay? This is also dealing with the intentions that you've set. Okay, you've set some intentions. Now on Thursday, this is an area of looking back at something old. You've collected a lot of information that will put you in the position of moving forward. Okay, but you got two things that's in the way, and not in a bad way, but that you need to complete. Okay, and you actually been procrastinating. So today is the day to look at those two areas that you need to focus on. put it down in paper and see how to execute it. The other things you're doing well in and you got it. All right. And so now we have the wind is blowing. Yay. Hot day, but the wind is blowing. We have here on Friday about getting into your mind. Okay. Now, this has a lot to do with stinking thinking or overthinking. Why? Because this on Thursday is looking at you trying to move forward in some areas that you may procrastinated in to move you forward. But here it is on Friday where they're saying, are you going to take the initiative or are you going to stay complacent? You know, are you? Should you be calling me to get a reading, to get an overview in your personal life, or have you been procrastinating? Have you been needing to do your spiritual work for yourself, or have you unprioritized your spiritual connection, your spiritual walk? Have you? So you need to be looking at those cute things and your creativity. I am hearing that someone here that's going to be watching, keep in mind this is a general reading, this is on Friday, has some really great techniques in sewing. Okay, and some of you can sew, whomever this is. So it's time for you to move forward in that. Okay, and then we have for Saturday, working. Now, looking at fine-tuning what you need to work on. This is a working energy. Okay, right now, moving into the end of July, going into August, is not to be complacent, family. You need to be setting up your life, setting up, executing things that you want so that in the fall is harvesting. You don't want to lay back in the summertime and not be planning for the fall and winter. Okay, because winter is dead, is dormant. There's not a lot of energy being put in there. So you need to be putting your energy towards what it is that you desire. And if it is a raise or promotion at your job, execute that. And don't do anything for free. Like, don't let your job use you to be doing some other position that is not part of, you know, your description. You know, make sure that you're paying attention to that. So that way nobody's getting a freebie on you. And last but not least, Sunday. Sunday is a great day to where you are going to be able to sit back, relax, eat a good meal, and look at the work that you've done all week. So that way, the next start of next week will start into the new week and a full moon, okay? You're going to be seeing what you've done to come forth, all right? So sorry for all the extra screaming. All of a sudden, the babies that's on the playground really are getting loud. But that's okay. It's nothing more beautiful but hearing the sounds of children, because they inspire us. Not only that, you know, they don't see what we see when we become adults, you know. So it's innocent play that they're enjoying, and their parents are out here on the playground. This is my nearby park near me, and so I'm just gracious enough to be able to be here and come and share with you. All right, so let's look at the angels, what the angels have to say. What do you have to say, angels, for the overall energy for the week? Compassion. Compassion. Archangel Zadkiah saying, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Including yourself. So show compassion with yourself. Show compassion with others that respect situations that may come up. It doesn't mean you have to get totally engulfed in it, but you want to make sure that you respect them. And if you need to be involved, like Spirit is saying here, like Ancient Angel Zadkiah is saying, including yourself, have compassion on yourself. And most importantly, you know, bringing in compassion is, again, not a natural form with human beings, in my opinion. Compassion is something that we learn with experiencing other people and how we are to respond. Okay, so maybe look up the word compassion. See what compassion is meaning to you. What does that definition mean to you? Maybe write it each day to have compassion on others and yourself. Okay, so before we go, let's pull another card. Let me know in the comments down below about the daily pull for each day. I appreciate you sharing with me. Or just put a rainbow down in the comments if you don't have anything else to say. Do that for me so that way that I know that you're present. Okay, and I appreciate your energy. What do you have to say for this week? Abundance is a state of mind. Abundance is a state of mind. Now, this is for this week's energy about abundance is a state of mind, and you so enriched with so much inside of you. Abundance, when we talk about as a state of mind, is first looking at all the blessings that you have in your life. Yeah, I know. People are probably going to say, oh, blessings is a bad word. Whatever way they put it together, that's your business. Blessings is you're able to see, think, hear, breathe on your own, or if there's some assistance. Those are those abundance things, because you're able to function whatever way you're able to function in this earth realm that you've been given. And then you look at the material world, and what is it that you have material gain that is for? You have lights, gas, water, access to things that will help you in your daily life. Internet, because I'm here talking to you and you're here watching me. So take this word, abundance is a state of mind, write it in your journal. Watch it unfold for you for this week. Okay? Don't forget that I offer personalized readings that would change your life, along with I am a medium. I do medium connections, psychic readings, tarot. I do offer ritual work that would change your life. I am a ritual worker. I am a spell caster. I do that kind of work. I've been doing it for years. You can check me out on my website. You're more than welcome to call me and send a chat text if you have some questions or want to book a reading. Also, you can contact us, when I say us, to join us on Patreon. That's where the family is, the North North community. And we share pick a day card, pick a card readings, good information in your solitude spiritual practice. And let me not forget, I do offer spiritual consultations that change many people's lives. And we fine-tune areas, fix areas, deal with areas so that you have a better life. The life that you want to lead for you and you alone. I'll see you later.